Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is the Wolf, and I'm live casting with 5 watchers. Well, I'm also frapsing this, so it's going to be awesome. If you guys are in the live cast right now, if you want to see the game like I'm seeing the game, similar to how you could watch it in a cast, just go down to the bottom right and click on my name, and you'll see it the way I'm watching it. So it'll be just like watching a cast, but live, and it's going to have your own settings, and you're going to hear me like crystal clear with pretty diamonds everywhere. Or by diamonds, I mean good settings. And so we got Styze the Red Protoss versus BadMrFrosty, the Blue Zerg, Metalopolis, and I don't know either of these players at all. I do know Frosty is silver. I don't know anything else about them. I would guess that Styles is a bronze. And we're going to rock this. This is going to be awesome. I'm so glad I finally could do kind of like a live thing, even though it's sort of not live. But, you know, if my listeners are enjoying it, then I'm glad they're enjoying it. Even though it's not loading. I guess there's a lot of us loading. I'm going to take a drink of water. Yes, right as it starts. Good 3-3 split there. Let's do this. I might just call him S because I'm going to screw him up. I might call him Red Protoss. And so, we do have close spawns here on Metalopolis, which is really dangerous for the 4-gate. It's hard to fast expand. And of course, Zergs want to kind of cover the entire map. So they're going to be, expand here, expand here. But when your opponent is right here, you won't be able to, you'll be hitting each other right there. My computer's slowing down the game. Of course it is. Shut up. Yeah, so the close spawn positions generally are not favored to Zerg. Cross positions are, and close air positions can be kind of a toss-up, pro-toss-up. But, excuse me, the close spawn positions are not good for Zerg. I wouldn't be surprised to see Red Protoss just destroy him with 4-gate. That's pretty much what I'm expecting here. But I could be wrong, you never know. I could see some airplay. I like airplay. Both players doing the standard thing. I'm gotta get that production tab up in case you guys can see it. If you can't, click the D button. Checking out with that worker. Gonna go see what's going on. We're gonna go control. I'll break it if I try it. Wait, control shift F. Yes, I didn't break it. Going to get that gateway. Look, I can follow the units. Isn't that awesome? So, Mr. Frosty. No, can they? That'd be bad. Oh, well, actually, Zomozow can't ask. It would have to be Jeremy. Jeremy, ask him if they can hear me, just to make sure, please. I want to make sure that they can't hear me. If they can, then I'll have to do something. I don't know what I would do though. They'd mute me, I suppose. Oh, let's just leave that probe. Getting a spawning pool pretty early. I don't think they can hear me. It seems like they would know more about what's going on. Getting a pretty early spawning pool at 15. Getting ready to get some Zerglings, of course. He's going to need them. The gateway is just finishing. Got the drone just hanging out there. There's his first gas. And going to see that cybernetics. Ding dong. Right there. Not much by either player. We do see some Inglep summoned over here. He's summoning the Dark Arts. That would probably be... I feel like that's a Tingle symbol right there. Tingle from, like, Wind Waker. That big, fat Mr. Fairy guy that is crazy. Overlord. I thought that might be a drone just hanging out. Yeah, that definitely felt like evil right there. I felt the evil there. Getting metabolic boost before it yeah, Tingle. You don't know who Tingle is? Tingle was from Ocarina of Time. Oh, he wasn't in Ocarina. He was in Wind Waker, and Majora's Mask was his first game. Yeah, see? You know who he is. Good. Good. Get metabolic boost first before expand makes sense. You know what? If you're going to talk about Inglep, I think it would make sense for those two to kind of coincide a little bit. Inglep and Tingle are probably one and the same. Not getting a second gas yet, kind of delaying that second gas. Pretty surprised about that. Either that or I'm just not very good at getting my second gas. Definitely getting the warp gate tech and only 2 gateways right now, so he's kind of waiting to choose his tech path. I'm not quite sure. He might be waiting to see what's going on. I expect this to turn into a pylon pretty soon, just like how drones turn into, overlords and stuff. Haha, I messed that up intentionally. Expand going down, pool into expansion. That would probably be like I think it's probably a 22 expand. What is that probe doing? He is probably going to turn into proxy, not epoxy. Epoxy. There's a 3rd gateway, so I'm thinking either 3-gate expand or 4-gate. I'm surprised that the 4-gate hasn't really activated yet. I guess I might not do it as well as they do. Speed just getting done. That poor Zergling getting obliterated. Poor fellow. Just wanted to be friends with everybody. Queen going to go down there and protect her new hatchery baby. And all the Zergling babies. Zerglings are cute. They're adorable. Probe just hiding there. I don't know what he's going to do. Robotics going down. So we're going to see 3-gate robotics. He could have forgot about it. 3-gate robotics so far. It is slowing down a little bit for me. That's just how it is. Fear the 7 frames per second. I'm sorry if I slow it down for the anybody. That's just how it is. They asked me to do it. They're like, they want Ice Fang with his low settings computer to do it. It's your fault to say it. Oh, that's really bad. His second gas is really delayed. I'm thinking to myself, you know, this needs a sentry. I'm like, this needs a sentry. And I'm like, oh, he doesn't have any gas. Why is that? Oh, no. So, second assimilator really delayed there. Not good at all. Finishing a 4th gateway. So, I think he's like freaking me out with his tech path. He's like doing everything. I guess he's probably around silver, to be honest. I wouldn't say he's too high. 2 evolution, Roach Warren, that's what that is. Damn you, lag. Evolution and Roach Warren going down. Good Zergling and Overlord placement, so he's ready for the attack if it should come. And getting Observer, so that must just be an expensive Observer facility. That's what I'm calling it. I am adjusting my seat. I am not moving the mouse. Deal with it. There, morphing into a lair, still making roaches. Both players are kind of content to macro up. I'm surprised that red didn't just destroy him. But at least he's expanding. He's moving out with his expand, moving across the map with the Observer. Where did you see the Inglip, huh? Morphing in that turning in. Oh, this is weird. I don't even know what to say about this build. I guess he's doing okay. His tech is a little too spread out, so his army is suffering. But then again, blue isn't doing so hot because he's macro failing. So I guess it's going to become who fails the. Wow, 30 Zerglings? Yeah, I mean, he's got nothing going on, but he's just morphing in 30 Zerglings, which is pretty impressive, I feel. I feel it's impressive. Red. And blue just got an Overlord sniped off, which is really, really bad to get Overlord sniped off. Is able to see this with his Observer. It's really critical that he does see what's going on up here. Not specifically the evolution chambers and the upgrades, which would be important to know, but he needs to know that there's a Roach Warren there. He has the ability to make roaches. Lots of Zerglings, slowing down my frames per second, down by 1. Peanut butter and jelly to Protoss warp kit units. I don't get it. Like, they're easy to die. That was a pretty funny freak out. So I guess the red Protoss, whose name I'm afraid to say, he doesn't have any sentries. He's getting extended thermal lance before he's getting a Colossus. He's expanded. I don't really know what his mindset is. I'm kind of concerned about him. I mean, I want him to win. I'm a Protoss favorite, of course. I want the Protoss to win. But I'm not the biggest fan of BadMrFrosty. Try to keep my mind open, though. I gotta assume that both players do well. Overlord speed. Interesting. I saw King get that in the last game, which you guys did not see because that was live end quote casted. Only Drast saw it. +1 range. I don't know what that means either. Oh! No, I didn't miss that. Stop typing things, guys. It's screwing me over. Yeah, Drast is right, though. Those Zerglings, I mean, they have to get a good surround, but these Zealots will be able to deal with the Zerglings just fine. And Blue's not doing so hot now. He's equal expansions. Protoss Chrono Boost is, you know, he's saturating these. He's saturating them pretty well. Ooh. Wow. Yeah, definitely needs the. It's like he's got an Observer over here for free scouting, or it's dead. But at least he saw everything, and he's deciding to still get. I guess he hasn't technically got Colossus yet, but he's getting extended thermal. There's one. Okay, he's got one Colossus. And Colossus aren't horrible against roaches, but they're definitely not nearly as good as Immortals or Void Rays would be. They're just good damage dealing units. Colossus, of course, like all Protoss tier 3. There it is. I have used an Observer. If you guys remember seeing the Ice Fang versus Harbinger game, I did use an Observer to protect myself from the army, and I can see how this is effective. But against Zerg, it would make sense to just get one more. I feel like he's kind of relying too much on a very, I want to say it, primitive mindset of just getting, you know, Colossus, Sentry, or Colossus, Stalkers, and Zealots. Another engagement going on here. That one Colossus is going to completely destroy the Zerglings. I don't know why Frosty's attacking. He needs to back up again. He does have good creeps, but I'll give him that. I'm like, oh man, he's totally going to get boned. And then, of course, he's just got a shit ton of creep up here. And I don't know why he's attacking. To tell you the truth, I mean, I could see why, just a personal preference, why you'd want to be an aggressive Zerg player. If you're, that's just how you are. But he doesn't have a reason to attack. Yeah, and then he's expanding right here in the middle of nowhere. If Red sees that, then it's pretty much GG, I believe. The only thing that Blue's really got going for him is that Red, although I believe he's about to attack, isn't that aggressive. There we go. Okay, so this is definitely very, very dangerous. Yeah, he's got the 15 larvae, but he doesn't have enough of anything. He just made Mutalisk to harass with, but he won't be able to harass. He's got no army that's going to get completely annihilated. Good example of just macroing up an army and attacking with it. The Mutalisks are coming in to damage the Colossus. It is important that he takes out these Mutalisks. He doesn't want them floating around anyway. Lost one Colossus, didn't need to lose that, but as long as he protects the other one. There we go. Okay, not to say that I'm like, oh man, here's what Protoss has to do to win, because Protoss is best. I just like Protoss. Lots of, by lots I mean +1 air weapons and 4 roaches. That is definitely GG for Frosty. I don't think he's got a chance at this game anymore. I am speechless. I just thought of how stupid that expression is. I am speechless. Well, then why are you talking? I don't know why he's still there. Okay, there he goes. Okay, Frosty, that would be the GG from him. I will be casting the next game right away, and thank you guys for watching.